Okay, here we go. We are back again. I had the same problem yesterday.
Yeah.
But yes, we are back again. We are back in our colourful spot, as you can see, at our kind of HQ that we've over in Basel near the centre. And we are on day 6 of Eurovision 2025. How are you doing, Ibrahim?
I'm doing fine.
Good. I'm doing good too. And how are all of you doing watching us? We, as always, are going to be talking about obviously Eurovision 2025. We're going to talk about the rehearsal clips we've seen today because I think we just had clips and no more photos. So we can talk about them and any other questions, comments, etc. that you have. We will talk about them. But I see some people joining already. We have Rai coming back. Welcome back, Rai.
Hi.
We have Chloe. Hello from Ireland. Hello
Hi,
to you.
Ireland.
And maybe let's start with Ireland because we saw a clip of Emmy's rehearsal today. And me and Ibrahim did do a reaction video to it. So stay tuned on our YouTube channel for that. But we both really like Ireland, don't we?
We both really love Ireland. It was like one of the biggest surprise of today. It's just so elevated. It's fun. It's quirky. It screams Eurovision wonder. All written all over it. So yeah, quite excited actually to see it live next week.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of the song, but the staging I really like, and I think the song really comes alive on stage, and I think they've sold the song very well on stage with the staging they've given them, and it's like I'm now thinking it could potentially be a qualifier based on what I've seen. But
yeah, it looks promising. It looks really, really promising. So to all Irish people that were like in doubt and they were scared, don't be.
Yes, don't be scared. You heard Ibrahim. We have Mark Beauregard. Hello from Basel. Are you in Switzerland? We are.
Yes, in Basel.
I do believe you're in Switzerland, but where in Switzerland are you? Let us know.
I think it just said from Basel. So.
Oh, so you're in Basel too?
So Mark, you arrived.
Yeah.
That's great.
So if you see us, if we see you, it'd be great to finally meet you. Flick Sport, I presume you're talking about me, so thank you very much. But also Ibrahim does look very good today as well, as always.
I love her blues too, so.
We have Arta, hello from Poland, Cześć.
Cześć.
All I can say is cześć and kocham cię.
Yeah, and I can say dziękuję, and that's it.
Oh, what does that mean?
I think thank you, something like this.
I could say jestem Jessica.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I understood this.
We have Kyriakos, your favorite is the Netherlands. Rai Bailey, you think Ireland is cute and it will qualify.
Yeah.
Chloe, you're saying hopefully Emmy will qualify. It's very catchy. Rai Bailey, gotta say the Netherlands disappointed you.
Yeah.
Did the Netherlands disappoint you?
Yes, it did disappoint me slightly, and I was one of the I was strongly for that song, and yeah, so it was a bit disappointing because it looked like a bit disjointed, like all over the place. I just don't get it. I don't get the storytelling behind. I don't know why it's classy to have musicians maybe, but in this case, I don't know if they did justice to such an amazing artist as well. But the Netherlands should not feel ashamed. I mean, they sent a wonderful act. Like, look at what they served us last year. Joost, and every previous year, it's clear that the Netherlands are one of the biggest player actually in Eurovision. So sometimes a small step back is okay, but I'm not sure it's going to endanger him for the final. But who knows? We might get a very surprising year. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely. I love the song. It's one of my favorites from this year. And as for the staging, I feel like I've not seen enough of it to properly form like a proper opinion. I like that he has dancers because it's an up-tempo song that would benefit from dancers. I do like the addition of the strings. I just want to see how because all we see in this clip is him standing there with the violinists performing around him. I want to see how else they're going to be used, because I don't like to think that that's just the only way we're going to see them.
What's weird is transition, like the moment you have one moment the musician and then came the dancers in, and it just feel like out of touch somehow.
Okay, well, hopefully it will kind of all flow nicely across the 3 minutes, but you never know.
And it's also just a perspective based on a small rehearsal clip, so it's highly possible that we are being too harsh with this.
Exactly, but only time will tell. But guys in the chat, have you seen the Netherlands clip? Let us know what you think of it. We have Irsi Manga, hello again. Or can I say merhaba? Yeah. Yes, Jess is going international. First Polish, now Turkish.
Yeah.
David, welcome. You're saying evening, guys. Just joined. Please tell me you're happy with the Austrian second rehearsal, as I love the song.
We love the song, yes, quite much so. But we just think that maybe they need some slight adjustment and stuff like this. So yeah, but glad that you enjoyed the song.
Yeah, it's not my favorite song from this year, but I do like the song. I love the black and white effect of the staging.
Yeah, me too. Well, same with me. Like it's like a Robert Eggers movie. For those who know Nosferatu, a movie like this of the witch.
I think it's going to help it to stand out a lot, and I think it fits the song. I think it kind of creates a bit of a mood, if that makes sense. So I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah, it has some sensitive thing from childhood in it.
Yeah. I like it. But David, do you like the staging too? Let us know. Let's see. Sriracha, you're saying can't wait to see Malta's rehearsal.
Yes.
I have seen a short video that I think the broadcaster posted on Instagram where we see some of it, but I've seen the pictures, and yes, she is serving. Mother is serving. So I think this is going to be a big one. We have Levi in a void. For the first time ever, I'm going blind. I haven't seen anything this year.
That's great, because I think that's the best way to just be blown off this year.
I know a few people that do that. They don't watch any rehearsals, or they don't even listen to any songs before. I don't have the patience for that. I could not do that.
Yeah, and actually I could not now, but that's the kind of viewer I was for years. So I was even not only tuning when I was very small for just the grand final. So, but nowadays I can't.
Yeah,
I have to know before.
I mean, obviously, sorry, being part of Eurobox. Obviously, you know, I'm doing videos and writing articles and watching national finals, but even if I wasn't part of Eurobox, I would just want to know. Like,
yeah, exactly.
And I would hear people talking about various songs online, and I'd be like, I need to hear this. Like, I can't not hear this. So I could never do that. But hats off to you though for doing that, because Kyriakos, you're saying you love the Netherlands and Austria and Finland.
Great.
Gareth Bone, welcome back. Hello to you too.
We have more Swiss people today. That's great.
Yeah, are you going to be in Switzerland? Let us know. And you're also asking, when is the UK rehearsal? I think it's already happened earlier today. But we will get photos from it tomorrow, and then a video, I think, the day after as well. Kyriakos, you're asking, what do you think about Sweden? Who's the favorite to win? Love it, love it, love it.
We love the song. We love Barabella Bastu. For my part, I just stand from the ones that do not believe that they will win, but according to the odds, I'm completely delusional. So.
No, I still see this as a potential winner. I just love, we all know by now that I love my poppy, cheesy dancing music anyway.
But you also love your Schlager.
Of course. And this kind of fits the mold. But everything about this, I'm just obsessed with. So it's a big yes, 12 points from me, basically. I don't need to say any more. Jasper, I do believe you're Austrian, I think. What do you think about JJ ranking it from 1 to 10? We did speak about Austria before. We both like the rehearsal from what we've seen. I guess if we were ranking like the staging from 1 to 10, I think I would go for like a solid 7 or 8.
Yeah, I will go
I
for a
think.
7.
Yeah, I think. We have Maria.
Maria, that is actually
It was
spying on
literally
us
like
from
a
the
few
back.
seconds behind us. But welcome anyway. Ba, ba, ba. Gareth Bone, you're saying you're missing the full rehearsals on YouTube. Hopefully they're back in 2026.
Yeah, but you know, we were also thinking that we will like get even nothing, like for even this, we were unsure about the rehearsal clip of the second rehearsal, and it looks like we're getting some clips anyway, so it's better than nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I know we're probably never going to see like the full first rehearsal again at Eurovision, but I think it would be nice if we could at least have a clip of the first rehearsal, like we did previously. Just, you know, something to keep to build the momentum, basically. I think that would be nice, and I think we probably wouldn't get any more than that, realistically speaking. Rai Bailey, you're saying it's laggy tonight. It's can anyone else comment? Are we lagging for you, or is it okay? Let us know. Neil Ariel saying you think the Big Five will deliver based on the descriptions. Spain is now rehearsing.
Yes, that's true. Spain is the last one
Yeah.
to rehearse, if I'm not mistaken. We had just in the morning the rehearsal
Yeah.
schedule, so yeah.
Yeah, I have. Have you read the descriptions of the rehearsals?
I read some.
Yeah.
I also saw the one you
Yeah.
showed me, like my own country, Switzerland,
Yeah.
but also the other one. It looks promising.
Yeah.
It looks promising, but it's always difficult just with the
I
description
know.
to imagine itself.
But it is. I think it's quite nice when you have a description to try and picture it in your mind.
Yeah.
Because when I was reading about the UK's rehearsal, it says they have a big chandelier that lights up. So now I'm kind of imagining where is the chandelier going to be? How are they going to use it? Are they going to interact with it? Is it just going to be there? Is it going to be like
in the middle? Is it on the top? Where does it stand?
And so I think it's quite nice when they do this because it leaves a lot to the imagination.
Yeah.
Like, and it lets your mind play around with various
I like
concepts.
the hype it creates as well, of course.
Yeah. I like that too.
It's somehow nice to get like some big stand there. So
yeah. Definitely. Kyriakos, you're asking, what about Cyprus and Greece? Do you think they will qualify? We did speak about this last night, and I'm still on a non-qualifying side, sadly.
I don't know. It's difficult to say. I would say like it's so open and it's tricky because it's exactly this one, the Greece and Cyprus one. That it's not that I am on the fence. It's just that I don't know. Maybe Theo. I don't know. We'll see on the evening if people are more for something poppy. But actually, like also for Astromata, it stands out. There is no other song like this one. Maybe if we just talk about ballads this year, what I enjoy in the ballads we've got is that each single ballads are very different from another. So yes, I think they're going to hold different audiences. So yeah.
Yeah, sadly, I just don't think that either one of Cyprus or Greece is going to be enough to qualify. Sadly, I'd love to see them all in the final, but I don't think I will. Gareth Bone, you're asking, will we be at the turquoise carpet? Yes, we will. So watch out for videos that will be coming from there. Right, Bailey, you're asking Germany. You're saying, sorry, Germany changed their staging from the national final.
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah, I think
because it was good, but it needed that.
I've seen a few little like snippets here and there from the German Instagram channel thingamabobby.
Baller is one of my favorite transportation song.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm a little bit more skeptical when it comes to the live. But they are lovely. Both of them are lovely. Tina and Arbor.
So, Gareth, you're asking views on Luxembourg. So we don't have anything from Luxembourg yet, do we? I don't think.
No, we don't have any clips yet.
Yeah.
Luxembourg is in the second semi-final, so we are not. We did
Yeah.
not see the clips for that
Yeah.
yet. But from the pictures, it looked good. I just hope that they will go for something less literal
Yeah.
than they had at the Luxembourg national final. But yeah.
Yeah, and based on the song, I personally love the song.
Yeah, I prefer it
I
as
think
the
it's-
song from last year, but they were both cool. They were
Yeah.
both like very enjoyable Eurovision song. Like
Yeah.
Luxembourg is annoying no one with the choices.
I think it's a good song though. I really like it. And from what I've seen with the photos, I think it looks like they've kind of upgraded their national final staging. So I'm excited to see the clip for this one to see how it comes across. Dominic, I had Dominic, you're asking where is Marisha? Maria will be joining us soon for a little bit, but she's very busy with some
Just
work at the moment. Iris, you're asking our thoughts on Lithuania. Is this to your taste, Ibrahim?
I am the wrongest person on earth for this kind of song.
Okay.
I like the
Then
band.
you can't talk.
I love the band though, but
Yeah.
I just find the song slightly repetitive. But
Mhm.
I mean, there is nothing that I really do not enjoy this
Yeah.
year. I'm like nitpicking at stuff more.
Yeah. I love Lithuania. Absolutely love this song. I do like a bit of rock music in general.
Oh, Tim loves it. Like we
Yeah.
have Millie, we have Harry.
Oh, yeah.
They are really rooting
Yeah.
for the song.
I love
For
this.
catharsis.
I love the song. I love the staging, and I really, really hope. I'm afraid this qualifies.
I like how dark is it actually,
Yeah.
and how edgy as well.
Oh yeah, I like it. Kyriakos, you're saying from the ballads songs you love Switzerland.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
maybe biased, but for me too, like ballad speaking,
Mm-hmm.
it's my favorite too. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have, is it Veronica asking, what do we think about Azerbaijan? Now, we did see a clip of their rehearsal today, and I think you really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you too, actually. We
Yeah.
both loved it. It's so joyful, colorful. Reminds us slightly about the Armenian entry last year, and also about other kinds of entry like Moldova or
Yeah.
stuff like this. It has this vibe that is like loved
Yeah.
at Eurovision, and it tends to do incredibly well with
Yeah.
both televote but also with the juries.
Yeah. I don't mind it, but it's not my favorite, I'll be honest. I'm a little bit surprised by the addition of the dancers because I thought it would just be the three guys on stage. But I like how they've made the staging so colourful. They've got a lot of orange and red
Yeah.
fiery colours coming
Yeah.
out, so I do like that. And I'm still unsure on its qualification chances. I'm on the fence with that.
Yeah, me too. But it's just because they are in. I mean, the semi is a bit difficult to predict.
Yeah.
You have like some songs where you're sure, and other ones where it's more mixed, etc. So it's difficult
Yeah.
to say. But we also said in the reaction
Yeah.
video, we think that if Azerbaijan will go to the final, it's with this song.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's the best effort the last
Yeah.
years.
I think so too. Now, Ibrahim, Celine Dion, will she appear or will she
So
not?
what the Swiss press is saying now is that it's basically almost confirmed, and we are just waiting on what her doctors are saying. So if her health allows it, we will see Celine Dion. And it's not going to be just a small message because they like really rehearsed an act, a song. Maybe it wasn't Parte pas sans moi, with orchestra, with a stand-in. So yeah, and I also saw like the commentator for the French-speaking part of Switzerland
Yeah.
that basically confirmed it on their page. So
So is she going to be like on stage in the arena?
she's planning to
singing?
come to Basel. Yes, let's pray.
Okay, let's pray to the gods because she did such an incredible job at the Paris Olympics.
Yeah.
So if she could,
Everything is related
Yeah.
to her health. If the health
Of course.
permits it, she will be there.
yeah. Now let's go back to some of the other clips that we saw from today. And guys, let us know in the comments your favorite clips and photos you've seen so far. What are you thinking of them? I think they're going to qualify, not qualify. Let us know. But let's go back to some we haven't spoken about actually. And we saw Albania today, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
That's a big fan favorite, and they've pulled it out of the bag.
Yeah.
Such a good job
Today
they've
it
done.
was for sure the best rehearsal package we saw.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, the colors, the graphics, the props, the staging, the vocals, so on point. I think Albania is back in the top 10 in the final.
I think that too. I think that maybe even top 5, but I mean it's stacked as well. There is so many songs that people love this year, so it's wide open yet. But top 10 guaranteed, top 5 maybe even top 3. Who knows?
Yeah.
With the right push, we'll see.
Maybe, right, Bailey, you think Albania top 5? Okay.
Yeah.
I cannot pronounce your name. I'm going to try. Zjerm. You're saying Eurovision posted Armenia clip on Instagram. Okay.
Yeah,
I
let's
guess,
see.
I think, is it this one?
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
we have a topless
So
Parg. Is he
yeah.
topless?
He's topless, yes.
Oh.
Okay, he's like on a roll.
Okay.
What's this called?
Like a travelator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
very sportive,
I do like a topless
sassy,
Parg.
sexy. He's going for the gay and single woman
Uh,
vote.
he looks like he's kind of oiled up and like,
Yeah, almost like
yeah.
Turkish fight or Armenian
I
fight.
could see that.
But it's very
Yeah.
short. Like it's difficult to say
Yeah.
even what's happening there. But yeah.
Yeah, right, Bailey, you're saying that you don't like the Armenian entry. I'll say it's not one of my favorite entries, but from what I've just seen now with that clip of the staging, it does look like it's quite powerful, which obviously matches the song. And we only saw Park, so I presume he would be alone on stage the whole time, unless any backing dancers join him at any point. But I like what I see so far.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him topless though, but you know, that was a nice surprise. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
for Jess it was.
Iris, you're saying somebody forgot to minimize the contrast on that video. I don't know what that
True,
means.
true. I agree. Like
I'm
that's
not a video person.
the only thing that popped out. So the Instagram team of the Eurovision.
There
they
was
should just
Maria.
make this better. Yeah.
Ah, she went, okay. I thought I was going mad and I saw Maria behind me.
She thought she was having hallucinations.
Yes. Where is Andy? Andy is somewhere behind us doing lots of editing because we managed to get some interviews today, which you will see coming up on our YouTube channel very soon. So stay tuned for that.
Lots of content arriving. Yes.
Yeah, and he might pop into this video later for a little bit. You never know. But let's go back to the chat. Right, Bailey, you're obsessed with Australia. So am I. Right. He's in the right. First of all, we have a blender on stage, and for some reason, I'm just weirdly obsessed with the fact that we have a blender on the Eurovision stage. But then he goes in the blender, and there's like smoke, and he comes out, and he's got a different outfit. I'm sold. I love this. I love this. I love this.
Yeah, we're going to see Australia in the final.
Yeah.
All those one doubting
Oh,
about it.
100% he's qualifying. Yeah, I mean, the song itself is so catchy, so fun.
It's terribly catchy.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's just
Yeah.
delicious as
Yeah.
as our milkshake actually.
And then it's just so good, guys.
Hello.
And look who we have.
We have our dear Marisha.
Hello.
Maria.
Yeah, which she has like wonderful hair today. I'm
Yes,
like,
Because I
wow.
washed them finally. Because Ibrahim brought me
An adapter.
adapter.
Yeah. Because in Switzerland we have to, of course, have other kind of cables.
Yeah.
So
We
what are you
were just
about?
talking about Australia. What do you think?
Australia. I have. Wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to watch it.
Live.
Yes, it does get very busy here
I'm looking
with
Wait.
forward to have to
like
be shocked.
interviews, videos, editing,
Terrible busy
etc.
today. And it's not getting better.
Oh
Moment.
dear.
No, it won't.
But Brian Bailey, you're saying it's been stuck in your head all day. I'm not surprised. It is a very stick in your head kind of song. We will just wait for Maria to watch Australia.
Where is it?
So Chuck's saying we have a live milkshake reaction.
Yes.
Yes, we
That's
do.
Armenia. Where is Australia?
It's
Oh, below. Greece,
Just
keep
before.
going.
Austria.
Almost.
Oh, watch out.
Huh?
Neil Air is saying Australia is the best clip from today. Very good.
Huh?
It might be.
I
At
think
least
it's-
it's my
What the hell?
favorite.
I think it's definitely one of the best.
Look at that. It's fantastic. It's funny because even with the clownish outfit, it just looks so well.
What the hell happened here?
What the hell just
It's like abracadabra, abracadabra.
From Lady Gaga, of course.
And he's wow,
Yeah.
wow, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you like it?
Yes, I like it.
Good.
I like it.
We have I can't pronounce this.
Jurkac.
Jurkac is asking you, do you like the Netherlands rehearsal clip?
No,
Oh.
I'm very disappointed and I'm sad.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, I don't know what happened with the vocals, but they sound very, very shaky. But he was like, his energy is amazing, really. He's such a charismatic person. He's such a nice, lovely guy, and I like the song still.
We love
Yeah.
Claude.
But he was like too much dancey, I think, and this is why he
Okay.
lost a bit control over his voice. And for me, the voice is very important, you know.
Yeah, for me too.
So I'm a little bit disappointed, and I see all over internet that people also. So
I feel like I'm the only one that kind of likes it at the moment.
I mean, I like the staging.
Yeah.
I like the photos. They are less sweet than I thought. But yeah, if the vocals will be not good, then I'm gonna be very angry, Cloud.
I'm just not sure with the storytelling decision and what they do on stage.
I think it is actually one-shot staging,
Okay.
like they did with Marina Sati last year. I
Yeah.
think it is the same. It looks like.
Yeah, from the
So,
camera
yeah.
movement, absolutely.
Apparently, Claude is a cold. That
Maybe.
doesn't sound like a cold. It sounds like
Yeah.
the voice is not here. You know.
I know what you
Yeah.
mean.
That may be, that may be many things. Maybe an excitement,
Yeah.
the
Yeah, and it's a
rehearsal.
rehearsal.
He just
of course.
Yeah.
control it in a good way. That's it,
No, my problem was with the staging, not with
Yeah.
the vocals.
Yeah. So let's go back to the chat. Chuck is asking, can Australia win the semi-final again?
No.
No?
Is it on the second
No.
semi-final?
Who are they?
No.
Who else?
This is reserved to somebody
I
else.
think top 3, top 5 in the semi-final,
Top
yes.
5 maybe, yeah, but
Yeah.
the winner, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Especially when we have like Austria, Finland,
Oh,
Malta,
yeah, of course, I
you know.
forgot.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Finland, Malta are just gonna go.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe Australia as well. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Neil, Eri, you're saying you liked Armenia stage concept better than Cyprus. I think I prefer Cyprus.
Cyprus, amazing.
Just because of the scaffolding and the Da Vinci man thingy.
Check.
What would
The
be?
Vitruvian
I will
Man.
eventually remember the name.
Oh, it's
a bit
running.
tricky to say.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that's your kind
We
of.
get
A
another
cool
live
effect on
reaction.
it. A bit polished one, but
John Haynes, you think Australia NQ, Kyriakos, you're saying Australia's not your cup of tea. Okay, I think we have another special guest joining us.
Oh, I was just going to tell you that I'm going to the shop.
Oh,
you're not there yet.
we have the boss himself, Malcolm Boss.
The big boss
Oh,
is in
the
the
bosses.
house.
How you doing, guys? Hope you're all well. What have you thought about the clips? But I have no idea what clips have come out today.
Yeah,
I haven't seen any of them.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot that's come out. Pretty much all
Yeah.
of Semi too.
Can I ask if we've seen any pictures from the big six?
No, we
Yeah,
get them
It's
tomorrow.
coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the day after.
But we have like the descriptions of what's going
Sometimes
on.
it comes during the evening. Like the last ones, they came like between midnight
Yeah.
and like the morning. I was shocked.
I'm just going to the shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you buy me a water also, please? Bottle of water?
Yeah.
So Kyriakos, you're saying Australia is not your cup of tea. And then
Yes.
Chuck, you're saying Australia is a milkshake, not a cup of tea.
Yeah, go there.
Very well observed. I like that
Exactly.
joke. Rye Bailey will be upset if Australia doesn't qualify. So will I. I think so will a lot of
Me
people.
too.
Yeah.
It can
I'll be
happen, though.
pissed.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Yeah, but I'll
though.
be pissed if
But
that's happening.
I think it's a deserved qualifier. you
Yeah.
know?
So now maybe let's go back to another clip we saw today, and that was Croatia, Poison Cake. Have you seen this one, Maria?
Yes, this one I saw. Yeah, he was waiting. Poor guy, he was waiting
I
so
know.
long for it.
What
I feel
do you
sorry for
think?
him. It looks nice.
Yeah.
But I still don't like the song. It doesn't
Yeah.
convince me anyway, you know.
Yeah.
So I think visually it looks nice, but yeah, I don't think there's a chance of qualifying. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
so sorry, really, because he's so sweet.
I know.
Yeah, because we love Marko.
Yeah, I mean, Ibrahim did a reaction to this song before, and we were kind of on the fence about whether he would qualify or not. And I think you said it had some kind of,
Just on the fence.
I know, me on the
Ooh.
fence, shocker. But Ibrahim's joined me.
Yeah,
Some of the
we have
live
a
chatters have
fence.
joined us.
Are you not alone on the fence?
No,
No.
we have company.
Guys, before we go, check out our TikTok because we've got a very
Yeah.
special
Yes.
Eurovox only performance from Napa from Portugal, which was very emotional actually to watch. So check that out. And also we have an interview with Theo Evan from Cyprus that's just gone live on our channel. So check that out as well. Otherwise, I'm going to the shop, guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
What was I? Yes, Croatia. Very dark and moody. I love the colours, but I think it's going to struggle, quite frankly. But what do you guys think of Croatia? Are you a fan of Poison Cake? Do you think they're going to qualify? They're going to be stuck in the semi? Let us know what you think.
Okay,
Right.
darlings, I'm so sorry because I have to go.
Okay, yeah,
the
that's
things
fine.
in the place, yes. So kisses for everybody.
Yes.
Enjoy your time with Jess and Ibrahim.
Bye-bye.
I see you another time, yeah?
Yes. So Rye Bailey, you think Croatia is DOA? I think some people are thinking that as well. But let's go back to the chat. Kyriakos, you're saying, what do you think about Serbia? So have we seen a clip from Serbia yet? I think we just saw photos, right?
Did we?
I don't think I've seen a clip from Serbia.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But from the photos, I like the look of the photos anyway. He was in a red suit
Oh,
and he had male dancers with him. So based on the photos, it looks like it's going to be quite a striking performance, I would say. Yeah, what do you think?
I think that for Serbia, I'm not speaking about my personal taste or opinion, but from work only, it's it's maybe one of the acts that they worked on the most this year's
Yeah.
Eurovision, because the results that we have, what we had in Serbia as well, so different, not the same at all. They went creative. They started with a blank slate, and that's great for them, because it's in a such energetic year, such song can just struggle. So they're doing the right thing to put Prince in the final.
Yeah. So apparently we have the second rehearsal coming from him tomorrow. Rye Bailey, is Harry going to Switzerland? Yes, he will be here. What day is it today? Thursday?
Yeah.
So I think he's coming on the weekend, I think. So
Yeah, tomorrow or somewhere around then.
So you might see him pop up in some videos, who knows? Kyriakos, you're saying, sorry, you don't like Croatia this year. Fair enough. Rye Bailey, you think Serbia looks decent, but you're not keen on the song. It's a bit too dated for you. Okay, fair enough. It seems like it's a mixed bag for Croatia and Serbia this year. But let's move on to some of the other clips that we saw today. And of course, we saw another Balkan country, Montenegro, who are returning for the first time since 2022, I do believe. And actually, their staging, or their outfit, I should say, is reminiscent of 2022. And I think this white dress that she's wearing looks reminiscent of Vladana's outfit in 2022. Sadly, I think Montenegro are going to struggle.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Also, Montenegro is in the second semi, right? Or in the
Yeah,
I think so. If I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, it's more difficult to get in. But I think that the song-wise, it was not the best choice to like promote Nina. Nina is such a great singer. Of course, I prefer musically. I prefer the new song as Igranka. Igranka was a fun act, but musically speaking, it was, at least for me, not bringing much. So, but at least she had like some very acrobatic stuff to do vocally.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Yeah, I mean, Nina sounds great on stage. She's got such a great voice and she really performs that song very well. But I think, given it's a ballad that I don't think would fully appeal to televoters and being second in the running order, I think she will struggle, to be honest with you. And why, Bailey, you're saying I'm scared Montenegro will withdraw if they don't qualify. Do you think they're backing it for good now? Or do you think this is a one-off?
Like, listen, I don't think it's a one-off. I think they are well aware that maybe the quality this year in the national selection was not there. They came back. Should be. It will be weird for people working in audiovisual that are from a TV channel or a national radio not to be aware of. Oh, this is not working. This is not in the liking of the international taste. Or an international audience. I'm not even sure that it's like in the, at least for, of course, everybody does with the budget that they are given, and so in that regard, yeah. But it's I don't think it will be so wrong if Montenegro decide not to go. I mean, if I send a song where I'm like from the base, it's going to struggle because it's slow, because it's a ballad, and Eurovision has maybe a bias against some years, not every year, around songs that are not boppy. So, and anyway, just if you just factually, like, not everyone will like pick the phone to call for that kind of Balkan ballad, because it's also not that outstanding. Musically speaking, it's it could be any ballad, and we've seen this many times. So yeah, if the Balkans want to stand out, they maybe have to step up slightly, not much, I think, or be more courageous or stuff like this. And because we had acts like Constructor, Baby Lasagna, or Look Black, right? Those were amazing. And Serbia was like really in an impressive route until now. But yeah, some years you don't know which kind of submissions you have, taste changes, etc. So yeah, many factors are influencing it. So yeah.
Sadly, that's the case. But it would be nice to see Montenegro continue their Eurovision journey after this. Irish justice to the drag queens of Serbia.
Yes, they were great. But just that maybe you were aware, like Serbia is dealing with some political issues. So artists, it was beautiful to see how artists were united in this situation. So
Neil Ariel saying Igranka was amazing. The jury's robbed it big time. Gotta be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of that song.
Staging wise, it's a bit weird. Of course, it's a nice Eurovision song, but like show it to somebody lambda on the street and they will say, "What is this?"
Right, Bailey, you think Montenegro could be a shock qualifier like Latvia last year? Okay, I mean, I'd love to see them qualify. Would be great.
Lithuania.
No, Montenegro.
Montenegro.
Yeah. Well, I'd love to see Lithuania qualify too.
It will be lovely for Nina.
Kyriakos, you're curious about the weather in Basel. At the beginning of the week, it was a bit cold. But today it was warmer and sunny.
Yeah, we had like a mini summer last week that brutally ended, like for 5 days. But spring/summer is coming back tomorrow. Today was dry, so if you come into the turquoise carpet, you're going to have one of the warmest day of this month. So
Awesome.
Looking forward.
Iris, you're saying there was an analysis video that said that if we switched to Montenegro's performances from 2013 and this year, they would qualify. Maybe Ibrahim would stand out this year. Who knows? Right, Bailey, I'm very, very jealous. I'm not in London right now in the hot weather. Thank you very much. We are very much enjoying our stay. And for me, obviously, Ibrahim's been to Basel many times before. But for me and Andy and Marie, it's our first time and we're absolutely loving it. So there we go. Neil Harry, you're saying you just read that Lucio is going to play the harmonica live. Okay. That'll be interesting.
I look forward to Italy. I think they have the opportunity to do something that like really do a story song this time.
Yeah.
And Topo Gigio is very famous in Italy. He was also even known in the US and stuff. So it's going to be this mix of nostalgia, of big Italian song, and also great artistry. I think it's good sometimes to have this kind of stripped down act, but of course Italy knows how to do ballads, so and it's not the typical male ballad that we're used to from Italy, but very much in the liking of the Italian audience and what they listen. Also in Switzerland, we have an Italian part, so people should enjoy this. I think, and in Spotify the song is just. There's so many streams.
Yeah, and of course Italy are rehearsing for the first time today. They rehearsed earlier today, so we should be seeing photos tomorrow, which will be very exciting. But guys, are you an Italy fan this year? What do you think of their song? Let us know what you think in the live chat. But let's go back to another rehearsal we saw today, and that was of course Latvia, Tautu Meitas. Yes. Just stunningly beautiful. If you haven't watched the clip already, I would encourage you to watch it. It's like you're transported into like another world, like some fairy tale world full of
made of Greek mythology and Nordic mythology. Yeah, exactly.
I think they're definitely going to qualify. And I'm going to put them as a dark horse for top 10 in the final.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Totally. I mean, it's the most Latvian song that Latvia has ever sent, honestly. It's almost surprising that artistically speaking, we're not speaking even about winning. I don't think it will win. It's just that it has this grandeur, it has this like prestige to it. So, but they are serving the most arresting visual ever. So, prepare to let your map fall.
Yes. And Q screaming. Really only 5 days till semi-1.
It's so stressful. It has to slow down.
Okay. So Iris Malta rehearsal clip has just dropped.
Yeah, we'll look into all the clips like.
Let's do a live reaction. I mean, iconic is the word, really.
Yeah. Like, she has something of those great stars like Beyonce, Madonna, and stuff, and that looks like a Eurovision prestige act. But we need to see more. Like, it's too new. We have to watch it with a different eye.
But like, you can see from the clip and from the photos that they've elevated the national final staging quite a bit, and you can see that they've really worked on bringing the song even more to life on stage than it was before. And I like how we still have the big bouncy boards. I don't understand like the reason for them. I mean, it's fun to see it on stage, but it just like she's definitely serving. Yeah, she's serving everything.
She's serving.
And even though Maria told me how to pronounce her name, I'm really sorry I've forgotten. Was it Jurazak?
Yeah,
I'm really sorry if I am pronouncing your name wrong, but you love Malta.
Very sorry to mispronounce your name.
We are liking Malta too. Right, baby, you love Latvia. It's your favourite song they've ever sent.
Then we are friends. Hi, Ryan.
So what's your favourite Latvian entry?
I think this one, honestly, yeah.
I think this could become mine.
It's the first time ever that I root for a Latvian song, honestly.
Yeah. I would probably say this one and their debut entry, Brainstorm, is probably my two favourite Latvian entries. I would say. But anyway, guys, let's carry on. Right, Bailey, they are not posting rehearsals in order and it's messing with your OCD. It is annoying that they're not posting in order. I will agree. Nil Error, you're saying that Latvia 2000 is their best entry. Yep, that's true. So it looks like the only clip we're waiting for now from Semi 2 is Lithuania. And then we're done for clips from the day, which is
From the
exciting.
first, yeah.
Sorry. We're watching the first semi-final, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I'm like, my brain is fried right now, guys. It's long, busy days. But we are still live. We're going to continue being live for a little while longer. But maybe, which one did we not talk about? I think we've spoken about all of them, haven't we?
I think we've
Pretty much,
pretty
yeah.
much all of them, yes.
So, like, from the clips we've seen today, what would be your favorite one, would you say?
Australia, Albania, Latvia.
I think mine is, I think for the fun factor, it's Australia. For like the beautiful factor, it's Latvia. And then for the wow factor, maybe Malta.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Like I just did not mention it, but it totally belongs there just because we watched it recently. But
Yeah.
yeah, I love Malta.
Yeah.
I love Malta.
Yeah, but guys watching this, please let us know your favorite clips of today's rehearsals. What are your favorite songs you've seen the clips for today? We'd love to know, or maybe even give us your top 3. And Faith Thomas, welcome back to our channel.
From LA.
You're saying if you ever come to Los Angeles, you should come down to the restaurant Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles just to hang out. We would. Have you ever been to America?
I've been very shortly for work in America. I've been in California, but I was in the San Francisco area, not in the Los Angeles area. But I've already heard about Roscoe's Chicken.
Okay.
Thanks to Faith Thomas.
I've never been to the US before, so I would be happy to go to the US at some point and try all of their different foods and things like that. So, yeah. Thank you. If we do ever come to the US, we'll be sure to let you know, and we can have a big Eurovision party in the USA, just like Miley Cyrus party in the USA. But guys, we have spoken about all of the clips today. I think we're going to probably wrap up the video soon, but tomorrow we will get the clips from semi-final 2, I think.
We'll get some pictures of the Big 5 and Switzerland.
Yeah. So which pictures, if you could pick one of the big 6, which photos are you most looking forward to? But you can't say Switzerland, your own country.
France.
Okay.
UK.
Yeah.
All of them actually,
Yeah.
but like basically France and United Kingdom, because we just know nothing about it. Spain, we maybe have some. I mean, there's going to be dance. It's going to be explosive on stage. But the other ones are like more difficult to imagine what they will do. So I look forward for those, and also Italy, because like how will they translate the Sanremo performance to the Eurovision stage?
I mean, obviously I'm excited for the UK because it's my own country. But if I had to pick not my own country, I would be quite curious, I think, for France and Switzerland, because they didn't have a national final, so we don't already have like a performance in mind. Whereas with Spain and Germany, we do have, and Italy, we have some kind of idea of how it might look on stage anyway. But right, Bailey, you're looking forward to the UK, of course. Faith, you're looking forward to Germany and France, especially that she performed a song for the first time at the rugby game. Yes.
But that's exactly what I meant. Like it was in a giant. It was in the biggest stadium from France. So
exactly.
It's not. We're not gonna get the same at Eurovision.
Exactly. And we have SC Floressi.animatie. What about Germany? Have they rehearsed? Yes, they have. I did see a clip on the broadcaster's Instagram where they showed a bit of the like the vocal warm-up before they went on stage, and they sound good. And I've seen like the outfit reveal video for Germany. So yeah, I'm excited to see that one.
Yeah, there is lots of love from the DACH region. Germany, Austria,
Okay.
Switzerland this year, and good care
Yeah.
to Eurovision. It's great to see for once.
Yeah. So I think we are probably going to get ready to wrap the video up, guys. But Ibrahim, do you have What the Hell Just Happened on your playlist?
Of course, I
Me
have it
too.
on my playlist. I annoy
Of
my
course.
boyfriend with it. He has like it's like ringing in his ear like a jukebox.
Does he like it?
Yeah, he does.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Good. Well, guys, thank you for joining us again on day 6 of Eurovision 2025. We will probably most likely be live again tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And as Andy mentioned before, we have interviews coming up with Napa and Theo and Evan. We also have a very special video from Napa on our TikTok.
Singing Saudade by Marko.
Yep, so go and search for Eurovox on TikTok. And of course, there are more rehearsal reaction videos from me and Ibrahim coming up. So lots to come, guys. And of course, we do have a website as well, Eurovox.tv. So stay tuned for articles coming out as well. But thanks for joining. Have a good evening, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.